This is our February book, The Things You Can See Only When You Slow Down by Haemin Sunim. And he is a Korean Buddhist monk, which brings me to the first reason I chose this book is that he's Korean. I'm Korean. Koreans love other famous Koreans. So when I saw this on the shelf at the library, I grabbed it. I'm sharing it with you. Reason number two is I feel that if it's the perfect companion book for KonMari, so if you read our January book and you're still in the midst of decluttering your house, you can still read along with this. This is a very light read. It's very undemanding, and it's just like a nice, it's the same size as a KonMari book too, so I feel like they're a match made in heaven. So reason number three I chose this book is that it just offers a different perspective on time. The subtitle of this book is How to Be Calm in a Busy World. So all cultures have a different perception of time, but we all have the same 24 hours in a day. So I just really like this other way of looking at things, because we're all predominantly surrounded by like the culture of America in 2020, which is extremely demanding. So I kind of touched upon this in my my Facebook group about these kind of buzzy words like mindfulness and meditation. And because we're being inundated with this, it kind of feels like another demand that's placed on our time, where we're not like good enough. You should probably be like having crystals, whatever. So it kind of takes you away from that messaging and it invites you to slow down wherever you are. This is my favorite passage in the book. I can never find it. Let's see. Here we go. Even if you are just having a bowl of cereal for dinner, eat it with a loving attitude of nourishing yourself. Isn't it tiring to constantly have to care for your body? Pat yourself on the back for the hard work you are doing. Then go to bed 1 hour earlier as a gift to your body. And I just love that. And I've had so many friends tell me, oh, I failed. I gave my kids cereal for dinner. I've eaten cereal for dinner more times than I can count, but cereal's amazing. So I just really like the idea that, you know, even if it does kind of feel like giving up to eat like a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch for dinner as an adult, he invites you to look at it as a reward, a celebration of the times that you do take care of yourself, and that as an additional gift to your body that you should go to bed an hour earlier because it's working so hard to take care of you all the other times. So if you're there, please heed those words. Even if you don't pick up the book, it is full of little kind of anecdotes like that. It is kind of a little bit like if Confucius gave a TED talk, but it's still very meditative and lovely. It's full of these really pretty illustrations. Like they often feature little people in a big expanse. So I really like the pictures. It kind of reminds me of The Little Prince a little bit, right? So it has these really nice paintings inside. So this is the kind of thing that you could stick by your toilet. You can put it on your coffee table and just kind of slowly flip through. It's not a consecutive like front to back. There's no plot. It is subdivided into topics. For Valentine's Day, I will be releasing the second video for the series, and it will be about his advice on like love and relationships. So the basic premise of what he's saying is that, you know, we're a mirror for other people. So it's kind of along the lines of like, be the change you wish to see in the world, that you're practicing the behavior you'd like to see in others. So it has a lot of strangely worldly practical advice. While he is a monk, he came to UC Berkeley to study film, and then he ended up at Princeton and Harvard getting a PhD, and eventually ended up teaching at like a small liberal arts college teaching Buddhism. So he blew up on Twitter, and then he was offered a book deal. This book here sold 3 million copies, and then the follow-up, A Love for Imperfect Things, has sold like to date 4 million plus. So he is a very popular author in Korea, and I feel like he has not gained so much prominence here. But pick it up, take a look through, let me know your thoughts. It is, again, a really easy book. And even if you don't read it, I tell you, slow down, enjoy life, just stop and smell the roses. Insert like a list of cliches here, but I still want you to do them. Okay, thanks.